Capcom.
This is the tournament for the new millennium. You'll experience the most exciting battle in history. Let's get ready to battle. Feel the intensity when power and technique collide. Crush the competition. A battle beyond your imagination. Let the martial arts madness begin. 2001 is the year we make contact. Welcome to the revolution.
Capcom VS SNK 2. Mark of the Millennium 2001.
One incredible battle that won't easily be forgotten. The time has come when the new history is going to unfold. You can feel the intensity in the air as the hopes, dreams, and hearts of these warriors are about to be put to the ultimate test of skill.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the free ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby. Next location is... This battle is about to explode. Fight! Live and let die. Fight!
The show must go on.
Live and let die. Fight! Live and let die. Fight!
Surprise attack at the start of the round.
Go for broke. Fight!
Some may say that it was... Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them. This is the first dream event of the 20...
Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
Fighting 2001. What an incredible cast of warriors.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the free ratio
Keep rocking, baby. Live and let die. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! See ya! Hadouken! They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Hadouken! See ya! Otenami Haiken to ikou ka. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! See ya! Go for broke. Fight! KO! Hey, you allowed them to join this tournament. They're way too strong to... Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them. This is the first dream event of the 21st. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart. Fighting 2001. What an incredible catch! Oh man, are you ready for this? This tournament is held under a free ratio. Keep rocking, baby. This battle is about to explode. Fight! This battle is about to explode. Fight! Live and let die. Fight!
See ya! Hadouken! Tatsumaki Senbū Gekku! Tatsumaki Senbū! Tatsumaki Senbū! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Try again.
Go for broke. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack at the start of the round. Just look at the expressions on their faces.
This is the first dream event of the 21st century. If you choose the wrong groove, you may just lose. The winner of this tournament is the strongest team in the world. These fighters are as
Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
Fighting 2001 is about to begin. Hardcore fans have been eagerly anticipating this event, and now the waiting is finally over. Check your.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
This tournament is held under the free ratio system.
Keep rocking, baby. Next location. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. A beautiful establishment of the combination attack.
Come on, baby. Little strike. Little strike. Yeah! Tornado King! Surprise throws! Tornado King! Tornado King!
Just look at the expressions on their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. What power! Who can stop these devastating warriors?
you choose the wrong group, you may just lose. The winner of this tournament is the strongest team in the world. These fighters are as good as they come. Any team could win the tournament. Only a team with ability, guts. Great! I knew that groove was in your heart. Fighting 2001. What an incredible cast of warriors has gathered here. However, only one team shall be crowned the champion of the Millionaire Fighting 2001. But the road to victory is not an easy one. The champion team will need more than luck to win this tournament. They will have to demonstrate a keen mind and steady nerves in order to defeat the competition. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. All right, the show is about to begin. Now, are you ready to get it on? The Millionaire Fighting 2001.
Yeah, that's pretty much not much play right here. Really not much, if anyone. I'm surprised it was like really empty earlier. I was actually thinking about playing the arcade mode. Actually, there's the CVS2 patch. It came out this morning. I did play it this morning actually when it came out. Believe it or not, I actually was playing the arcade mode. The US. I guess I'll play it because there's really nothing going on right now. So there is a English version. I think it's 1.0. Which is right here. Oh, this is the US. This is the English translated right here, done by these guys. And these guys did a really good job. They did a really good job getting the game translated. Here, we'll do. Because I usually have the sound off. We can do singles. We'll do singles. But I think what it does is it gives you full meter though, if I remember correctly. That's what I think it's set already to give you full meter, or that's the save file. I don't know. It's already set up, so. Yeah, you already have like full meter. Hospital or cemetery. It's your choice. Hospital or cemetery. That's funny. That's a good one. You know, you don't ever consider like the English translate. You know what I mean? I always played this and never thought of any of the win quotes, you know. I don't know if the handicap is turned up all the way. I think the handicap it's already on default, so I don't know. Bro, what is that? Did you see that? He does like this like is that real or is that something the CPU does? You know, sometimes the arcade does like they do like their own like they do their own like their own supers and stuff like Bro, he did some gimmick and that was it. What? Evil is the driving force of this world. I like how his S groove is already going down. All right. Your futile resistance was truly delightful. Bones shattering, organs bursting. Oh, how I love the symphony of failure. Oh, my man is diabolical. Yeah, trying like he's pathetic. I always wonder what happened. Like, did he just like evolve to the next form? That's what I assumed that happened. He just like went to the next level and just like to be continued, pretty much. Finding a force more powerful than dark power, Rugal smiles. Everything will be mine in the end. I will own it all. He said then 200, 2000, or is it 200x invitation? Just all signed with R. Actually pretty cool. Bro, why did this guy write a whole freaking multiple paragraphs here? Oh my god. So I'm kind of curious. I want to see. First, let me turn off the music. Why was the arcade option? Oh, the damage level was high. That's why. I was like, bro, why is the damage so high? Like, I mean, that's actually, I mean, if you just wanted to beat the game really quick, I think that was a good, um, I did like that though. That's actually pretty good to be able to just like kind of just breeze through the match if you wanted to. um did like that. Anyways, let's watch some matches. It'll be interesting to watch. Hope so. Oh, it's a very weird reversal, but it was like an autocorrect. Yeah, he was trying to parry. Couldn't successfully do it though. Good anti-air. Good punish, I should say. Punish. Oh, I still want to parry a DP, Sagat DP one of these days. I want to parry that. I want to do like a full parry. Why is he missing? That was a good dizzy, man. That's why you got. That's why you gotta capitalize on dizzies. So important. Unlike in some other games, like especially like Street Fighter Five, you can dizzy your opponent from throw, and I think you can do that in like Street Fighter Two. In this game, you can't. So if you throw your opponent and they're almost dizzy, you're gonna lose the stun damage. Punish. Yeah, you can go for a full punish if on Ryu's level 3 Tatsu. Very negative. Close hard punch, man. Very good move. Oh, that could have been a punish. I would have done low forward level 3. Taking all that damage. Hey, you try to parry. When I play Meepin, it doesn't. It's hard to parry. Last time I played, I think he beat me in the set that we played. I couldn't parry. I could barely parry anything he was doing. Especially his Blanca. He plays Blanca pretty fast, so it can be kind of hard to parry against that character because you get hit a few times and you can't afford to get hit anymore because you're practically stunned. Bro, did y'all see that trade? That's crazy. Bro, I'm gonna just say this, and I wonder if there's any trade combos in this game, and I think there are, but in situations like that, like um, you don't see that. You know what I mean? But I wonder if that's explored. If there's any potential there, because normally people like they would. either play Sakura in A or C groove, right? And they'll just do roll cancel. Usually that move would get roll canceled. So you wouldn't pretend you would if there was a trade you wouldn't have seen it. But there is something there. Nah, that's not it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna spend the meter. Level 3. Why does he didn't do the Shoryuken? I would have done Shoryuken at some point. I need to make a Ryu team though. I would definitely like play a Ryu team. I should do, you know what I should do Ryu, Harumaru. Oh my lord. That was good. That right there was a setup. I gotta see what he did there. He did slide and then he did the slide and then he did the little, what is it, Barcelona? Or is it Barcelona? I can't remember what it's called. That was good though. He did the roll and then into level 3. Frame trap. So apparently, by the way, congratulations to Silent Scope winning Text Showdown. I'm gonna watch hopefully the stream will be up this week. I'll definitely gonna watch those matches. I heard Texas. I mean, it didn't look like there's a competitive scene in Texas, anyways. And I've said this before. Like there are people who do play CVS2, and I did reach out to some of the CVS2 heads and or some of the people that do play it, but try to see if there's gonna be anything for the, for the release date. The last time I played was a long time ago. Actually, it was like during the summer, I want to say, but I don't know. I don't know if there's really a competitive scene in CVS2. I think DFW Wax was like the only other person that he's a Third Strike player, but he likes playing CVS2. I just don't know if there really is a competitive scene that much. So, and some of these guys are, like I said, they're old. Like people who play this game, like they're older than I am. So, um, and even people who play Marvel's Capcom 2, you know what I mean? They're older too. Like, and it's just the way it is, you know? Like, I feel like, and I've said this before, that if you want more people to play your game, you have to have better reach. You got to have more, younger people who are interested in playing. And, you know what I mean? Because if you just have the current people playing, it's just going to be just like how it is with like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha, like all those games, Third Strike, like, I think Third Strike is a rare like situation where you have like that resurgence and you have new people playing the game. So I think CVS2 could coexist. It just has to coexist with with another group of players that are willing to play like Third Strike players wanting to play this, right? So because I don't know if KOF players are interested. Maybe like Street Fighter 6 players, but 'cause, like Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6 players, they if you played, you know, those games, you would definitely get used to playing this. But um and then I would even say KOF 15. Like if you play KOF 15, I think you could play this game because it's more. This game is more along the lines of like how KOF is, because KOF is more a little old school in the way it plays. Because you have the, you know, the close proximity normals, then you have like the far normals. But I don't know, man. You know, I kind of appreciate, I should say, I can appreciate, you know, what old school games did, you know, and I can appreciate what SNK does when they make their games. You know, they make the games now, or they've, you know, like KOF 15 was the last game they did that, but you know, they had like that old school vibeness to it, you know. Even though there's things I don't agree with, but it does have that old schoolness to it, you know. And there's not like Capcom, they as soon as they started doing the third strike, you know, play, you know, like the way with the grabs, two button grabs, and you know what I mean. They started like easing the buffer windows for all the links and stuff, and special moves. Like that's pretty much what they've consistently stayed on. You know what I mean? Like that's always been a consistent mechanic. Uh, so I would be cool to see like Capcom acknowledge like the close proximity normals and stuff like that, because I think, you know, thinking about it, you know, from a like a retrospective, I guess, you know, just kind of like looking back at it now, kind of like you can appreciate it versus then where you just didn't understand how it worked. It can be a little bit of a learning curve if you don't understand. 'Cause you're just like, why does this button do this? And if I'm over here, why does this button do that? Right. Versus how like the new games are, they just simplify everything. You know what I mean? They're just like, okay, these are your normals. This will always be this way no matter what distance. Because there are situations where you may not be, it would be nice to use this button if it was not if it didn't have a proximity, right? So, but you know, that's what probably Capcom was thinking, or you know, when they make those games, they're just like, well, we can't have it. It's good, but we can't have it. We can't let you have it all the time, right? It's got to be very situational stuff. So, bro, that K groove damage. Honestly, bro, you probably don't even have the super with K groove. Like once you hit rage, you just need to just keep playing, just keep pressuring, get a few stray hits, and you just take damage. And if you get a level 3 confirmed, they're done. They're cooked. That's weird. The rolling crystal flash for Vega doesn't have on the frame data. It doesn't show that it's negative, or maybe they don't know. Maybe it hasn't been. It says 0 on hit and block. I guess it's 0. All versions are 0, which is crazy. But going back to what I was saying about Texas Showdown and Texas players, like, and I've said this before. I've tried to get players to play CVS2 back in the old arcade, back in versus gameplay. And man, it was hard, man. I remember I used to show up every weekend because they used to do every Saturdays. They would have like weekly side tournaments and stuff for other games, like Street Fighter Five. What else was fun? Like Street Fighter Five, Mortal Kombat, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? The games that were just popping at that time, and it was mainly just Street Fighter Five because that's usually the people who played. They would just show up, play Street Fighter Five. Um, they had some, I think, some Guilty Gear players too, but it was mainly just Street Fighter Five for the most part. Try to get people to play Marvel. There would be people who play Marvel too. Marvel was another one where it was like, I remember it would be like, hey, who's going to versus gameplay this weekend to play Marvel, right? And then everybody would be like, oh yeah, I'll show up. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. It was so infuriating. I remember I used to like always go to play Marvel because that's the game I really, really wanted to play. And the only person that I used to play with, because he played Street Fighter 4 and he played Street Fighter 5, was Jado. If you know who Jado is, you'll know who I'm talking about. Well, anyways, really good player. Um, he played Cammy in Street Fighter 4 and he played Cammy in Street Fighter 5. Then eventually he stopped playing Street Fighter 5. But I remember he played Marvel. So we got to play Marvel, and dude, it was fun playing with him because, you know what I mean? He knew how to play. So it was really fun playing him. There was only a few people that played Marvel, but like I said, it was like all the people that were really good, they were just like completely spread out. So like if we did play, it was a very rare occurrence that we would play. And I remember one time we went to a tournament and went to go play Street Fighter 5 and Dragon Ball Fighters, right? And Dragon Ball Fighters is another one. But Street Fighter 5 and Dragon Ball Fighters, I remember we played that at this tournament I went to. And we they had a Marvel gig going. So they were like, okay, we'll do a Marvel tournament, but we gotta have enough players, right? So I was like, okay, well, and I'll always help out the TOs and stuff. And, shout out to Brian and Bipe. You know what I mean? He's an African player, real good player called aka Dr. African. If you know who he is, shout outs to him. He really helped me get better at Street Fighter, to be honest. Because like I said, I was a Marvel player, so playing with him and learning to play and just listening what he had to say, it really helped out. But I wanted to play Marvel, but I was like, okay, well, if there's enough people that show up, we'll play Marvel, right? So I went to go help him out because they didn't have the game. So I was like, okay, well, you just use my account. I'll just put it on the PlayStation because they had PS4s and stuff. So I was like, y'all can just use the game. You don't have to purchase it. So download the game, set it up, and then if somebody showed up, then we would play, right? So we just did Dragon Ball and then Street Fighter 5, and shout outs to the Red Cyclone because that's who I played. Houston player. Played with Zangief. Very good Zangief player. Like I said, I feel like some of these guys, they don't get the recognition, and they're just they're just spread out. You know what I mean? All you hear is just like the good Zangief players like is like Snake Eyes, right? Um, really good players out there that play Zangief, and just you don't see them that often. But I remember I played him, real close match, but he's the one that I lost to in the tournament. So, but it's not a big deal. I got to play, um, what's his name from Florida, Tampa Bison, bro. Tampa Bison, really good player. Um, Really, really good player. I got to play him, so it was really fun. I got to show him my Zeku, so it was definitely an honor because he got really, really high up, and I think it was I forgot what turn with the Evo. Was it Evo? He got up there in Evo. Probably one of the few top players in Dallas or like for Texas. So, but he's really good. Um, who else? Can't think of anyone right now. Um, but back to the Marvel thing. We were playing Marvel. Eventually, some guys showed up, and they showed up like super late. Right? These guys like just showed up super late, and they're like, "All right, we're here to play Marvel." Right? And then we didn't have enough people still, so it was like with everybody total, I think 5 people. I want to say it was like 5 or 6. I can't remember. It wasn't that much. It was just enough to do like a round robin, right? So I was like, all right, whatever. We're just gonna play for fun. I'm playing it for fun anyways. You know what I mean? I hadn't practiced in so long, but I still remember how to play it for the most part. And I remember there was a guy with a hitbox. He was, of course, there's always a hitbox player that plays Marvel, but he was really, really good. And he picked I think that team, what was that team? He picked it was I want to say with I know he had the Hagar team. I know it was like Hagar. Um I think he had Arthur. It was Arthur, Hagar, and somebody else. I can't remember what the third one was. But the crazy thing was out of everybody that he played, and he was like the best one apparently. Nobody could beat him except for me. And I still remember I beat him. And then like I still remember like the guy was like, dude, he's like, you beat him. I was like, okay. I was like, he's like, no, he's like, you're the only one that beat him. I was like, okay. So, but it was fun playing because everybody that I played, I got to show off like my combos and stuff, and they had never seen the combos that I come up with like on my channel and stuff, and they were popping off, and it was funny because they just never seen it. They didn't think I was gonna go for it, so I was just doing some like really stylish things. So that's what I like doing in those when I play Marvel, because you know Marvel is a stylish game. That's literally what you got to do is do stylish things, and you know that's why I do stuff that's kind of a little impractical at times because you know I'm a little bit of a showman, a little bit. You know what I mean? I like doing stuff that people are not doing. So, and if you watch like my Street Fighter 5 stuff, like that's literally what I do. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's underappreciated because, you know, like I said, things get overlooked, get overshadowed, you know, like a lot of stuff. So, but, you know, as the game becomes niche, you know, you probably can get away. You can, you know, kind of cater to another crowd. But yeah, so like that's why I like doing some of the things I do in these games because, you know, it's a little bit random. It is a little bit random, you know, a little bit unexpected, but that's the whole point. It's like you have to kind of you have to play like that, you know what I mean? And that's what I've always seen at high level. Like I've seen high level games that way, and you know what I mean. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Like I remember there was one. It was that's another good player's name. His name is Marvin, right? I forgot what he goes by now. I don't know if he goes by it's Marvin. I can't remember, but he's a really good Street Fighter player, and he used to do shit like that. He just get in the player's head. You know what I mean? He used to do all like the dash forward, dash back, dash forward, dash back. Right? He was just like trying to be unpredictable, right? Get you to do something, right? And I remember one time he had a game-winning moment where he got somebody to do like EXDP or whatever. He knocked him into the corner and he dashed in as if he was being like, you know, aggressive. And then he just dashed back and the guy did a whiff DP and he won that match. It was really good. but it's like really like I like doing stuff like that, you know. Like I think that stuff is entertaining to watch versus someone just, you know, I don't know, playing a boring character. I don't know. I just find like some characters real boring. Like when people play top tier, I find that very boring. It's just not that's not my style, you know. So I do like to look at characters and I'm just like, who's not being played or you know what I mean? Like I don't want to play a game and just be the next, you know, just adding to the next to the percentage, you know, of the same people playing the same characters. Like this guy right here, bro. This guy, he does really cool stuff with Vice. I really like the way he plays. Like I like watching people like this play because he plays the character very unique. Like he knows how to play the character. And like when I watch him play, I get ideas, you know. I feel like he could have well, actually he can't really do too much cuz he could activate it actually. When I think about it. Watch this. Look at this. Bro, the fact that he did that on me too, by the way. I remember I jumped over him and he still confirmed the CC off of a trip guard or like because the thing is in CCs like you have to knock the opponent down to continue the combo. You can hit them, but they're gonna recover once the hit stun goes away. Nope. He could have punished there actually. Yeah, but see, that's why I like playing like these like different. I like playing like the grooves, especially like N groove. You play N groove. If you know how to play S groove, I feel like when you play like although like even P groove, I feel like you when you play those grooves, even though they're considered like not the best grooves or not the strongest grooves, I feel like when you come out of those grooves or you play a stronger groove, you just realize how strong the groove is. You know what I mean? You just realize how like the options you have and you're just like, man, this is crazy. Like I just take so much more damage here, you know? It makes you appreciate the damage and the utility that you have compared to the other grooves. Even though I think N groove is pretty good. I don't see N groove like how everybody does. Kind of a lot of people say N groove is not very good, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like you make sure you capitalize just like the same thing with like K groove, you know? K groove kind of just gets away because it takes so much damage off of rage. And that's what makes it really good. But I mean, if you hit somebody with an optimal combo with K groove, they're done. Like it's over. You know what I mean? You can really take a lot of damage. You just have to like kind of be optimal when you play. Yeah, we can get hit. Yep. Bro, sometimes that's like the best. That's the best tool right there. Just run up, punch, run up, punch, run up, punch until they stop doing it, and then the next thing you know, they're stunned. That's what you see me do, bro. Like I take advantage of like, especially with like King. Like you got to look at what is a good move off of her. You know, her moveset. Like that's a really good move. Her air heavy punch, really good. Covers a lot of that horizontal space. Yeah, there's really not much anyone else play. I think I'm just gonna just finish watching this and I'll be done. I'm kind of tired. I just wanted to play for a little bit. Um, yeah, I definitely want to play though. I definitely want to play the Texas guys again. I would like to play some of the guys from the last time I played. I would like to play them again and see how well I do, how well I play against them now. 'Cause I remember I played them the last time and I was still like learning. Still, I was still like, even though I had an idea of the characters I was playing, but I was not very efficient or optimal with my team. And I wasn't even playing Rugal. I was playing Eagle, Ken, and Terry still. Yeah, see, I like how this guy he plays a lot of low tier teams and stuff. Even though he does play some of the top tier characters, but he knows how to play the low tier. Yeah, I think Benny Maru in the Capcom groove is really good. I kind of wish you could do with his. I wish they gave him that in this version in this game where you can do his like level 3 to level 1. I kind of wish they would have done that. You can't do it in the N groove or you know SNK groove and then like the S groove. You can't do level 1. And those are like the small situations where you know it makes that character very unique in that groove. But it doesn't homogenize it either. So, you know, it does make it a little bit more unique. But if you could, that would make him very strong. It'd make him stronger for sure.